All right, boys and girls. It's been brought to my attention that I haven't done a story time in a minute. I believe the last time I did one, I left off in 2011. I'm 100% confident that I did. I'm gonna try to get through 2015 before the Royal Rumble. Um, fuck, I went on TV tracks. Um, I'm pretty sure that it was 2011, but I'm gonna triple check just in case. Before I start this, I just want to say, Lemmy Kilmister from Motorhead passed away. Rest in peace. Very influential in music. I've got like maybe 40 Motorhead songs. I don't really collect albums. They're all like MP3 downloads, but they're really good. I recently gave all of them a listen last week, and real good. Lemmy had that voice, man, and the band like they could go, man. Very very heavy band, very great heavy metal band. Um, he did the Evolution theme song, the Triple H theme song, the Authority theme song. He did some great covers. Um, I remember "We Are the Crew" is one of my favorite songs. I like Ace of Spades. That was actually the theme song to an NXT special, and it's very sad that he passed. I found out from my brother. Uh, he had just turned. Lemmy had just turned 70. Found out he had cancer the next day, and then died 2 days after. Very sad. All right. Rest in peace, Lemmy. His music will never die. Also, Motley Crue disbanded on New Year's Eve, and I just gotten into them like last year, and they disbanded at the end of last year, which is kind of. But their music is good. I like girls, 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 girls. They play that song on Showtime. If you don't know what Showtime is, it's basically at the strip club. There'll be like times during the day where you can get like two dancers for the price of one, and that's what Showtime is. And girls, 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 no matter where you go to, is the theme song for Showtime. I like Showtime, but I don't know. Like some strip clubs are getting greedy and they don't have it anymore. I definitely did leave off in 2011, and that was 3 months ago. Jesus Christ! I uploaded this video September. Okay, yeah, so that's a while back. I was actually going to finish them before Bound for Glory, but anyway, here's Storytime 2012. Now, Storytime 2012. It's really hard because I haven't done these in a while. Uh, well, the year started off was I the network was supposed to come that year, the WWE network, but it didn't. Um, I got a surprise visit from like a friend of mine. This was New Year's Day. I got a surprise visit from a friend of mine that I didn't see in like 10 years, so that was cool. Um, I didn't see the Royal Rumble because I had to be somewhere for my mom. She was returning from somewhere, and I found out who won there. By the way, that was the first New Year's celebration that I didn't spend with my family. I was actually somewhere else, and they were somewhere else. I was in a different city. It was a fun experience. It was a different one because I wasn't used to it, but it was a fun experience. And yeah, I found out Sheamus won the Rumble. I was happy. Jericho, I was fine with him not winning it because he hadn't been there for 4 years. Now Batista, or so he had been there for like 2 years, but Batista came back in 2014. This is off the subject, but I mean, I didn't. Maybe he didn't deserve to win either. But I was looking to see where they were going to go. I wasn't one of the people that hijacked the show, but yeah, people that booed Batista were pissed that Jericho didn't win that Rumble. I remember Kane came back with his mask. He was a little bit scary. And 2012 is actually a big year for me because after all the years of being a wrestling fan, that was the first year, and probably the only one, to be honest with you, that I attended a WrestleMania. I went to WrestleMania 28, 2012. I got a program. I think I showed it in another video, but it's a program with The Rock and Cena once in a lifetime that ended up becoming twice in a lifetime. Um, that the atmosphere, the energy in the arena was awesome. Um, I saw. I was there when Sheamus beat Daniel Bryan in 18 seconds. I saw Team Johnny versus Team Teddy. It was really cool to see Flo Rida and MGK perform. Um, I saw The Rock come out. I actually have pictures of it on my on one of my. If anybody wants to see it, it's on one of my accounts. I think it's on my personal Facebook. I don't, but if you guys want to see them, I'll show them to you. Um, I got like nosebleeds, but they were. It was still nice to see there. Towards the end though, it was so fucking hard to find our car. We saw Edge leaving because Edge was inducted in the Hall of Fame, so he was getting in his bus. He's like this, and people were tailgating after the show, like the parking lot. They were tailgating. I think there was like these guys were wrestling, and one guy like super kicked the guy in the mouth, and the guy fell. That was pretty cool. That was the year that I met Natalie. I don't think I ever told you guys about Natalie. Wow, and she's still around. I don't really have to. I don't want to talk about her in a video. If I ever do bring her up like this and tell you guys like the whole story, like about me and her, I'll probably change her name to protect the innocent or something. But yeah, oh, God bless that girl. I love her. Uh, TNA was doing the Aces and Eights storyline. That year I discovered Andre Corbeil, his channel. Andre Corbeil has been one of my favorite YouTubers since then. He was doing his predictions of who he thought the Aces and Eights were. I remember like being like excited for that. I was like, oh my god, who is it? Who's the leader? Who's behind the mask? Because they would have like hundreds of guys come out. It ended up being like 8 people, but they would have like a whole bunch of guys coming out. I was like, holy shit, there's like a legit invasion. And it turned out that group really wasn't meant to help anybody. It was just there for ratings. But that was fun. I got into Sons of Anarchy because of it, and that's one of my favorite shows of all time. It's over now, but it's one of my favorite shows of all time. I've got all the seasons on DVD. What else? I was still discovering who I was. Like that was a thing that started in like '08 and still going on now. Yeah. You see, everything that happened in that year was really quick. It was in a nutshell. I formed my clique, because I was like we went to Goldfinger all the time, and we formed that clique. I had a clique. I was like the leader. None of those guys are around now. Natalie was the only girl, and she's still around, but none of those guys are around now. You know that shows, bro. You could be the top dog, the big dog, right? Nothing lasts forever, and sometimes friends, your boys that say they're gonna be there for you, they ain't always there, and it's not their fault, man. Some of them do turn on you, but some of them have commitments. Some of them gotta go. Some of them gotta run. Some of them gotta flee. Some of them gotta split. You know. What else? Mm, was that the year that Maria came to Ring of Honor? No, well, kind of. Maria came to Ring of Honor in like December 2011 with her husband. I attended my first water slide. That was cool. Fucking what's that thing called? Quick slide? No, what's I don't know what it is. Basically, you take a giant tarp down a hill. You put a bunch of grease and soap and shit, and then you run water down it, and you go on it. I went flip, landed right on my shoulder. The shit hurt me for like 3 weeks straight, bro. And then fuck, I remember when I went to the beach. That no, that was a week after. There was some. I went my first progressive dinner. Yeah, my first holiday progressive dinner. I've been on two of those, and the second one was this year. But the first one was 2012 Christmas. Basically what it is you meet somewhere with a group of people, and you guys take different cars. You go to a house and you eat a bunch of appetizers. Then you go to another house and you eat either super salad or something like that, right? You go to another house and then you get like a main course. Course, yeah. You get like a main dish. And then you go to your final stop, which is probably someone else's house, and you get dessert. Um, I really don't know how people can be in on this. I mean, it probably takes a lot of team effort, but it's really fun. Really fun. If I had a big family, we'd probably do that too. I mean, I remember this guy was pissing off my brother, and I guess my brother didn't give a fuck because he was with multiple women, and this kid's a virgin for life. But I said we were playing a game with like eggs, right? And I said I was gonna. My brother was there with my friend, and he watches my video, so he's gonna hate me bringing this up, but I don't give a fuck. So I'm there with my friend and my brother, and we got eggs, right? And the kid's right there. He's sitting there with his fucking comb over hair, and I told him I'm gonna drop an egg on that motherfucker's head, and they're like, no, 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 you're not gonna do it. You're not gonna do it. And honestly, I didn't want to drop the egg on the kid's head, but I already told my brother and my friend that I would, and I didn't want them to think I was a pussy. So I fucking did this shit, and then I fucking ran the fuck out of the park. That was funny. That was the year that CM Punk turned heel too. Fuck that heel turn. Um, that year happened so quick. Ryback was. I thought he was gonna get built up to be like the next top guy too. In wrestling, yeah, I'm talking about 2012, but I'm talking about wrestling because my life was kind of just like a quick nutshell, you know. Uh, that year anyway. I remember something happened in my house. I had to go to a hotel for like a day. That was in July. I had to watch Raw 3000 or what was that show? Raw 1000. I had to watch it from a hotel. That show was 3 hours long. It only had 4 matches, and all four of them had less than 10 minutes of wrestling. Not that I care, but like the entertainment garbage they had was piece. A wedding with Daniel Bryan and AJ. Come on, what the fuck is that? Dog shit. That's dog shit. That's what it is. Dog shit. Soft. And by the way, the Shield debuted that year too. They debuted in Survivor Series. I think Halloween was a Wednesday that year. I wonder if they aired American Horror Story. Oh, they did. They did. Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving. Yeah, Thanksgiving. I spent it at somebody's house, a friend of my family's house. We all went there. And then I watched TNA. The TNA Thanksgiving that year was funny. They had like aces and eights. Having Thanksgiving, they had like one turkey, and then that was it. And they're all wearing masks. It's like, how the fuck can you eat the turkey? Whatever. And then that Christmas season was good. I think I was sick that whole month, and then the Christmas season was good. So yeah, 2012 was actually a good year for me. It's kind of hard to think about it. Number one, because it was a good year, and it sucks that it's over. Number two, because I wish I was still at that time again. And number three, because the simple fact that I can't believe it's already been 4 years. Holy shit, I'm getting old. Time's going by fast. Anyway, thanks for watching this. I'm probably going to upload it tomorrow. I might do another one of these this week. And I'm going to start doing TNA reviews again. So yeah. Let me know what you guys did in 2012. And I'm out. That's it. Bye.